What's going on YouTube? Slimmered6 here with another video. And in this video we're going to be comparing. They say comparing is the thief of joy. But in this video we are going to be comparing the OG Nintendo 3DS to the new Nintendo 3DS XL. And yes, both systems are modded. Now, I've had this system here for about a week now, and I've gone ahead and customized a lot of things. I downloaded a lot of games. I changed the theme. I've been editing Pokemon through PKSM. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon, going crazy with this thing. You feel me? I've been going crazy with the new 3DS XL. And I've been going so crazy with the new 3DS XL that it just wasn't enough, man. It just wasn't enough. It was so crazy that I had to go and get a whole nother Nintendo 3DS system. I had to get a whole nother system because the modding experience, the customization, it was all so fun that I wanted to do it all over again. You feel me? It was an experience that I wanted to replicate. So I went and got this OG Cosmo Black 3DS, and I only paid $120 for it. On top of that, the person who sold it to me included a bunch of goodies. I'm going to show you that right here. I'm going to show you that the person who sold it to me included this huge carrying case, and inside it was just full of accessories. So I'm going to just go ahead and open that so you can see all that I got for $120, including the OG 3DS. I think I just closed it up. So let's open that up. You can see the charger. My man was so kind, he even included a regular pen. There's an additional stylus right here in the crevice. Let me just put that here. He included 2 extra styluses for your boy, feel me? And then if you look over here, right here, it comes with a brand new car charger. And I guess this is years old. He never opened it. Brand new 3DS car charger. And brand new headphones. And look, it's still wrapped up. It's still new. I don't think there's any earwax on these. Can you see that? Any earwax? Any earwax? No earwax? Alright. Also, my guy included screen protectors as well as the microfiber cloth, which I thought was in here. Here it goes, the microfiber cloth. And it looks like it's a dual screen pattern like Nintendo DS. So everything is consistent with the theme. Let's put that back. I don't think I'll be doing much of that myself. And then he also wrapped up the cord nice and tidy, so that's pretty cool. And then look, this one included the dock. If you guys remember, the OG 3DSs came with the charging dock. And I believe that it was supposed to even have faster download speeds on the charging dock. So all that for $120. The OG case, the dock. You feel me? Just overall a good deal. I'm excited about that. Let's get this out the way and bring back the 2 stars of the show. I'm gonna put this on the dock just for the aesthetic, alright? Because the new 3DS XL don't include a dock. Go ahead and open that up. Alright, so you got your new 3DS XL. I think I launched something. I don't know what it was. Go back home. Alright, so we got the new 3DS XL and we got the OG Nintendo 3DS. We got the OG right here. Okay, and so we got the new 3DS XL and we got the OG right here. And both of these systems are modded. What I want to do in this video is kind of outline some of the differences between the two. I want to show you guys which one you should go after. Maybe you're in the market for a new 3DS system Maybe you've seen these videos about all the different capabilities of the systems when it comes to modifications, when it comes to the titles that you could play, when it comes to the themes, the customization. Which one of these should you get? I'm not going to mince words with you guys. I'll tell you straight up, go for the new Nintendo 3DS XL. And the reason I say that, it's not only because of the screen, but I had about 2 of these back in the day, but I don't remember the OG 3DS being this tiny. Now, the screen is much sharper. You know what I'm saying? The image is much sharper than it is on the new 3DS XL, but this is still very clean. This is still a very clean image on the new 3DS XL, even though it's probably 2.5 times the size of this little screen right here. So both of these systems are modded. Like yesterday I went through the modding process on this one right here, and it was pretty simple and straightforward. I was trying to record parts of it, but it just wasn't clean enough for me to edit that into the video, so I'm just leave that alone, and we're just gonna do the straight head-to-head comparison. So off rip, you guys can see that I got the Rayquaza and Mega Charizard theme on the new 3DS XL. Let me show you that Mega Charizard. Look at that. See that? That's dope, man. That's nice. And then on this one, I kind of have like a anime theme with this one, and it's really nice as well if you scroll all the way. And it's a nice aesthetic theme. I like it. I actually don't know what show this is from, but it looks so good, I'm just leave it on here. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a cool looking theme. I think it adds a lot of character to the 3DS, and you wouldn't be able to do this if you didn't mod it. So I feel like it's cool. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go with this, and then with this one I got the Pokemon theme. So that's the first thing with the modded 3DS. You get one of these systems and you mod it, you're gonna be able to go right here to this app right here called Anemone, and you could change the theme to whatever you like. They got a theme catalog. You could choose whatever theme that you want to get. So that's the first thing when it comes to these systems. You mod it, you could change the theme. Dope. The next thing I want to show you guys is, next I want to show you PKSM. PKSM. And what this app allows you to do is go in and edit your Pokemon game saves, namely the Pokemon that's on your team or in your PC box. And if you're buying a Nintendo 3DS for the sole purpose of playing Pokemon, these tools make it extremely fun. And also, if you have Pokemon Bank, which I have downloaded right here on the XL, you could transfer your Pokemon from your game to Pokemon Bank, and then to Pokemon Home on the Nintendo Switch, and bring your Pokemon from generations 1 through 7, which exists on these consoles, to the Nintendo Switch, which is generations 8 and 9. So let's say you got your Pokemon right here. You can just click on one of these empty slots, select edit, and then up here you can see the different Pokemon that you can choose from. You got 7 generations of Pokemon to choose from. You see number 721. 7 generations of Pokemon. 7 generations included more, others included less. But look, if I want to get me a Chestnut, I could just grab him. You feel me? I can adjust the stats, which I showed in the last video that I did. But for the sake of content, let's just grab him. Gonna make him level 100. You can select the nature. We want him to be brave. No, we want him to be serious. All right, cool. And this is gonna be real quick. It's gonna be real quick. We're gonna give him an item. What item I'm gonna give him? What item? Can't be a key item. You can give him a key item too. It's not gonna affect the game. You feel me? But let's just say you gave him the dome fossil or some shit. You feel me? I gotta take the cursor out. But let's just say you had him holding the energy root. Okay, cool. All right. Let's say you want to make him shiny. Just click shiny right here. That's the power of a Nintendo 3DS that's modded. You could just sit here and edit your Pokemon on PKSM. You could change the name of the trainer, right? So we're gonna name this one, it's Gold. That was the name of the trainer that owned him, okay? His name. We're gonna name him Mighty. Alright, cool. It increased the friendship value. It goes up to 255. You can increase stats. You can change the IVs, 31 in every category. You can change the individual values. I mean, the effort values. These are the individual values. Those are like the genetics of the Pokemon. So the IVs is like the potential of the Pokemon. You feel me? Like if a Pokemon has great IVs, it means it's got great potential. It's just like a person that lifts weights. They might be better suited to be stronger. Another person might be a better runner. But this Pokemon is maxed out in all 6 categories. Then you could change the effort values and adjust those. Pokemon gain effort values through battling. So if you're adjusting Pokemon on here, you don't even have to battle them. And you can go up to 200 in any category. And watch the total right here. The total is supposed to be, I believe, 550 for the total. No, you can't see the total, but you could have up to 250 in any category for effort values and up to 504 total for effort value. So this is a pretty good spread. You could change the moves. Let's just say you wanted to learn self-destruct. Let's just say you wanted to learn wood hammer, which makes sense probably. What else? Worry seed. One more. Solar beam. Every grass type gotta know solar beam. Bam. Alright, boom. Now he knows solar beam, right? Now you go to miscellaneous. You choose the level met. 5. Cool. You choose the day met. It's got to be consistent. Everything's got to be consistent. Right now we're in the month of October. You choose the day met. You choose the year. I could put it at 2026. It's not going to change nothing. Origin game Y. Change some of these values. Alright, cool. You can even change the egg data. But I'm going to just leave it alone, alright? You can just save him. And then I'm going to press X so I could clone him and have him in my box. And in the back of this game, I have a Pokemon X cartridge, right? So that's the game that we're editing on. I'm gonna hit the save button right here. You could even add, let me see, you can add Master Ball, Rare Candy. Let's just add some rare candies, all right? Nothing too crazy. Let's just go add the rare candy real quick and then go back to the game so I can show you what happened. This is already a pretty deep save file. There's a lot of stuff in here. I'll go up here. Rare candies medicine pocket. I'm gonna just max out rare candies. I'm gonna just hit save. Boom. Just hit save. Now I'm gonna go home. Slide over here to Pokemon X in the cartridge. And then when I go to my PC box, you're going to see Chestnut level 100 holding whatever item we told him to hold. So those are the capabilities of just having a modern Nintendo Switch. Normally you would need, those are the capabilities of having a modded 3DS. Normally you would need a PC. Normally you would need some type of Discord server, even an eBay account to buy some of these Pokemon. I've purchased Pokemon before. I go right up to my PC, go to organize, and I go look for that one that I just put there. See? And remember, there's 2, and these are shiny. Self-destruct, wood hammer, worry seed, solar beam. He's tough. He's tough. Alright. I could even go battle with him right now. This dude is a beast right now, okay? Just that easily, I could gen any Pokemon I want into the game. And mind you, because this is the OG Nintendo 3DS, things look really sharp on this little screen. That's one pro about getting this one right here, is that things look very sharp. Things look very sharp on the OG Nintendo 3DS. Shiny. His name Mighty. What's he gonna do? That's just not fair. That's just not fair. Oh, one more thing, guys. You gotta save. After you gen Pokemon into the game, you gotta save, okay? So let's just save our game. If you don't save, it's not gonna stay. And also you can go through your bag, go to your medicine pocket. You got question mark 35 rare candies. Now some people wouldn't agree with me, but me, I like to stay stocked up on stuff. But that's pretty much the gist of it. This is also a really good save. If you watch the video when I first got these games, that was another person that owned that game, and they did a really good job. So moving on. So what did we cover? We covered the themes. We covered PKSM. I feel like PKSM alone makes modding your 3DS worth it, because me, I've always played Nintendo handhelds solely for Pokemon. Everything else is just auxiliary. Everything else is just accessory. But I have Pokemon on the Switch. I have every Switch Pokemon game. And this week I've only been playing on the 3DS. Okay. So the next thing that I want to go over is Game Boy Advance games on the 3DS. And I want to show you guys the differences. Now, the key differences between the 3DS XL and the OG 3DS is that the OG 3DS can't really play Game Boy Advance games from the Game Boy Advance program, but this one can. And I'm going to show that to you right now. I'm going to demonstrate. We're going to go here to this app right here. And mind you, I have the same folder set up for both of these systems. We're going to go to the same app right here, right? We're going to click it. And we're going to run the same game. And this is the first time where you see an actual difference between the 3DS XL and the OG 3DS. The game that I want to play is Dragon Ball Z Blues Fury. That's my stuff. I love that. You can see Goku, he load right up. This one, it doesn't even want to run. Let me lower this value so you can listen. You hear that? So on the original 3DS, the game barely wants to run straight from the emulator. Even when I play different games, it doesn't want to work. It doesn't want to work. I gotta exit the game. Let me exit. Let's try something else. Let's try something else. Let's try Kingdom Hearts. Chain of Memories. And I'm gonna have to clip this because I'm not trying to get in trouble. You see that? You hear that? That's crazy to me, gang. That's crazy. But I happen to found a workaround. So I'm just gonna close this. But the same app on this system, right? The same app on the 3DS XL, running smooth. My bad. running smoothly. Watch this. Okay, so boom. Now you know that you can't run GBA games natively on the OG 3DS. However, your boy found a workaround, and this is the workaround. You're gonna go here to Twilight. You're gonna go here to Twilight menu. You're gonna open it. Get to the chopper. We need a charger for that. We need a charger. Oh, it's up here. And I could explain that for you guys, but as you can see, it says Nintendo DSi. And at the core, the Nintendo 3DS is a Nintendo DS. And the Nintendo DS had the ability to play Game Boy Advance games natively. What you're doing when you're running GBA games through a system like this one right here is you're emulating the game, which I believe requires more processing power. The OG 3DS does not have the type of processing power to emulate a Game Boy Advance game. However, if you're just running this as a regular Nintendo DS, you can play Game Boy Advance games. So I just put that in there just in case someone was trying to run this program on one of these. It's not going to work. You got to do it like this. It's also hard to adjust the screen on this one. Like, it's just better on the XL. I'm sorry. Plain, see? But it's working now, you see? See, it's working now. But those three lines at the bottom that shows up in any game I run, I can't really explain it. But now you could actually play the game. Now you could actually play the game. But look, if I'm gonna play GBA games, I have a better way of playing that. I'll just play that on my computer. Okay. But for anyone that was wondering about the Game Boy Advance titles, that's how you got to do it on here. You got to do it through the Twilight menu. And then also through the Twilight menu, we'll go to Twilight on the XL. You can run the original Nintendo DS games, backups of the games that you own. So the game that I got on here is I believe Heart Gold, and I think it just looks better on this one because this one is just too small. It's already cropping the screen, and then it's such a little screen as well. So I'm just gonna back out. But I will say that the image is very sharp. You can go to Heart Gold right there on Twilight. And it's not emulation because you're playing your game on your system that is made to do these things. You know what I'm saying? Simple. And I got my game saved right here. Alright. This one I could go here. I could go right in. So boom. You see me. Easily. Same thing over here. I should have just left it for the side by side comparison. I messed up, you guys. So I'm gonna just get this one to that point, and then I'll wait so you guys can see. All right, so at this point, I got the same game running on both of these, and it's smooth regardless because they're DS games at the end of the day. All right, now the PKSM thing, I wasn't able to get these saves to show up on PKSM, and I'm cool with that. You can't really have everything, but you could use the file editor to edit your files on the computer if it's that serious for you. But yeah, you got DS games on here, GBA games on here. You can adjust the themes. Like I said, you can't emulate GBA directly on the OG system, but you can on the 3DS. The new 3DSs, they're a little bit more powerful. However, through Twilight, you can play the GBA games, but if you're in the market for a new 3DS, I think you should just go with the new 3DS and just skimp out, like leave this one, because although the screen is very sharp, and I love this image right here, like this looks so clean, no pixels at all. It's very clean, it's very sharp, it's very consistent. I just feel like for the size of my hands, this is such a tiny device. I'm a big guy. I'm 6'4", but you know, I can appreciate the portability, but it's just a little bit on the small side for me. You feel me? Like, look, you feel me? Like, this is really tiny versus this one. Like, this is just a lot more solid. You know what I'm saying? Getting a lot more bang for your buck. I got Pokemon Bank on here, so I could transfer Pokemon from my X version, Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I could transfer those Pokemon to Pokemon Bank and eventually move those guys up to the Switch. So that's dope. Um, Through the 8 shop, I was able to get a lot of games, a lot of titles on there. Through the 8 shop, I was able to get a bunch of titles on both of these systems, virtual console games. They run flawlessly. I could show you. You got a great just backlog of titles that you can go after on here. Same with this one. Everything else is pretty much identical. The only difference between these two is that sometimes when you're doing a lot of the homebrew stuff, you could see the system kind of bogging down under the pressure of all the data being moved around and the downloads, and you can see that the frame rate starts acting up. But on this one, it's a lot more smooth, it's a lot more powerful. So if you're in the market for a Nintendo 3DS, just go ahead and get the new 3DS XL. If you're in the market for something portable and you just want to get something to play Pokemon and mod your game and play Pokemon, just have fun, get this one right here. If you're looking for something to like knock your socks off, go ahead and grab this one. But these are going to run you at least 200, even on the pre-owned side, because I got this for 180 on OfferUp, and I had to like cry. I had to beg, you feel me, just to get this for $180. The dude was talking about he wanted 250. I had to talk him down from 250 to like 220. Then I backed up off the 220. I said, look, man, I'll come pick it up right now for 180, but you got to stop playing with me. And he was like, all right, man, just come through and pick it up for 180. And we struck a deal, and this is a solid system. This one I got it for 120, and I only paid the 120 because after getting this, I was eager to see what this one was like. And mind you, I've owned one of these, but like I'm talking 10 years ago, so it's been a while. And what I can appreciate about it is the portability, even though this is also portable. I appreciate the sharpness of the screen, you know what I'm saying? And also the accessibility of the SD card slot, because when you're doing all that modding and whatnot, I literally got to screw the back of this off. I got to take the back cover off, and it's just annoying because you think you're done with the whole modding situation, and the instructions is telling you take the SD card again, and the SD card's under here, so it's like take the SD card out again. It's mad annoying. But you compare these side by side, I do believe they complement each other, but yeah, this one's just tiny. It's very sharp. It's very what's the word I'm looking for? It's very precise. And I like that. I like that. It does what it needs to do. It does what it needs to do. I can appreciate it. Um, I got the 8 shop on here. I got FBI. I got Checkpoint through the where's the universal updater. Universal updater is the last thing I'm gonna show y'all. This is where you're gonna go to download a bunch of the homebrew applications, including PKSM. And one thing with this one right here, the Excel, is that when you do eventually mod it, it runs stuff like the universal updater just way more cleaner and way more faster. It does. I'm gonna just keep it a buck, and I feel like this is where the processing power of the OG 3DS starts to get pushed around a little bit. Let's just say I wanted to download some stuff I don't got yet. Let's say I get this one, add that. I just want y'all to see the performance, okay? Let's just get that one. All right, now let's do the same on this one. I want that one. And I want this one. And let's go to our downloads. And we're going to compare the speed because you can see the speed. You can see the difference in speed. One of them is going at 600, the other one's going at 200. So the 3DS XL literally downloads faster. And it's already on to the next app probably. Let me move this up so you can see. And then I also want to get this one. Go to my downloads. So this one was moving at 600 megabytes per second. It's already installing. This one is still downloading. And that's what I'm trying to show you. Like, the XL is just way better performance, way better download speeds. I remember I was downloading some software, and that software was about 1.5 gigabytes. And on this one, it took maybe like 20 minutes. On this one, it took like an hour. And that's what you get. So if you go get the OG, you're still going to get everything done with the OG. But the new 3DS XL, they did a little bit more just to give it some more horsepower and to make it more effective for you guys. So bear that in mind. Keep that in mind when you're shopping for one of these systems. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to give you another look at the two. I'm going to give you another look at them. I'm going to close it because you can close your 3DS while it's downloading. The flashing light indicates progress. Maybe this one. No, no flashing lights like Kanye. Uh, but yeah, I recommend this one. This one literally canceled everything, I think, because I closed it. This one continued. It literally canceled everything. Resume. I closed the system. It canceled everything. It kicked me out. Oh, it says new software has been added. Let's see it. Okay, okay. Maybe not all hope is lost with the OG. Okay, waiting on this one. But I don't think that this game that I downloaded, I don't think that this one's gonna have it. So, it's give and take. You know what I'm saying? You can't win them all. You can't win them all. But that's it for this video. We're just waiting for that one to close. Then I'm gonna go back to the screen, go back to the home page, say some closing thoughts. But yeah, if you're in the market for a new Nintendo 3DS or a Nintendo 3DS at all, you want to play some Pokemon. If you just want to play Pokemons, get you the OG. It'll probably be cheaper. You'll probably find this for 100 to 120. I wouldn't pay more than 120 for one of these. Mind you, the person I bought this from, they gave me a case with a car charger, with everything in it. Okay, they gave me a case. It came with a car charger. It came with headphones. It came with a dock. It came with everything. This, all I got was the system and the charger. So I paid 120 for the OG and got a lot more that came with it. You know what I'm saying? So this right here, I wouldn't pay more than $110, $120 for this. Okay, I wouldn't pay too much more than that. But the screen is sharp. It's gonna run everything smooth. It's really tiny. So you know, some people might appreciate the portable factor of it. Very smooth. This one right here, it's gonna run you about from 180 to 250. I've even seen them going as high as 300 for the new Nintendo 3DS XL. Now me, I wouldn't pay 300. I seen it actually as high as 350. I didn't pay nowhere near that to get this, but some people are charging that. It's gonna be able to handle everything well, especially with the modding. Great piece of kit, great device. I got a bunch of titles that's unopened. And I'm talking about, like, yeah, I got a bunch of titles that's unopened. This thing right here is a beast. It's worth it. Spend the extra cake. Get the new 3DS XL. It's worth it. Now, I feel like we're in a great era for the 3DS right now. We know everything about it. We're able to do so much with it. It's just a great time to have one, man. Modded new 3DS XL for some modded original 3DS. Let's get it. It's your boy Slimmer6. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Thanks for watching.